Hey everybody, PDC here, and it's 10 a.m. I haven't gone to sleep yet, but I was able to catch this game. However, we're a bit late, so I'm just going to replay the first turns real quick. Hopefully they take some time. This is Gen 6's Tiebreak West versus Germany. Yep, just to catch you guys up to speed. We're going to see some interesting plays from each side. And now we're back up to speed. Yeah, that was a bad play by z0mOG. A complete greed second Hurricane. I don't know why he went for it. Um, but z0mOG isn't in a bad spot here, really. Life Orb Torn is going to be a big threat later on in the game. We see a hard pump on behalf of z0mOG into the Gliscor, but the Gliscor is very specially defensive, so it's going to absorb that pump pretty easily. Of course, this could be a faster Rotom. I've seen Rotom with speed pretty often in ORAS before and on some more offensive-based teams, but that's besides the point. We're going to see z0mOG go out to his Keld, which is only going to do 25 with Skull, which means it's almost guaranteed not a Specs Keld. And he gets the burn, and CBB is probably running Specs Keld and gets a Secret Sword. These players are moving so goddamn fast. At this point, z0mOG has to win basically through his Metagross because everything else is completely dead. And Metagross can certainly win, guys. Rotom's weakened, Gliscor dies to Ice Punch if he has it, which he probably does. I think all do. T-Tar just dies, and Torrentee is also not a guaranteed win for anything. Now, in this situation, I think CBB has to go Excadrill, because if he goes Excadrill, he either weakens or pretty much blocks Metagross from having a permanent win, or just a kill by Torn later. And Exca also covers Pharaoh, and I think at this health it should live a superpower from Life Orb Tornado's T, which is probably all z0m can ask for. z0mOG actually switched his team. He had a team which I don't remember it fully, but I think it probably would have had a little more of a favorable matchup against CBB, because he tested it with me a couple times, and the team actually, it didn't beat me, but, you know, it was a very interesting squad. I won't reveal any Pokemon on it for the sake of z0mOG in case he doesn't want it to be public, but let's just say it had a better Gliscor and a better X counter. Yep, CBB makes the correct play. z0mOG goes, I think he should have expected him, CBB, to honestly go Exca. I think Rotom was the play, because I think Exca was kind of a forced hand on behalf of CBB. Like I said, he had to go Exca there. He's going to switch, though, and let's see if... Nope, no prediction. Yep, there's the Rotom double, which I didn't say it out loud, but I figured that was the only play. Of course, z0mOG can go Pharaoh here, but that's just one less sacrifice that he has in the bank now. And CBB can... Oh, well, there's the Volt Switch crit. I guess z0mOG is running either a faster Rotom than CBB or not. I mean, that's not really good for him, because now Rotom really, really fucks him up. We're going to see z0mOG go to Torrentee, and we're going to see CBB go to Torrentee. Now, he could straight up just... Oh, he goes for Kane, and he's just going to die, but that's an A-Vest. I think he should have went for... knockoff there. I don't know why he went for Kane. Kane doesn't really do anything in the long term. You should have just knocked off for Route 35. I mean, if he has knockoff, which he might not. But either way, knowing this is A-Vest, z0mOG can go with the Metagross here and pretty much secure a kill with Mash, because Exca is not living Mash plus Ice Punch, and Gliscor and T-Tar are just dying. So we'll see what CB does here. He might not even be able to touch this with Torrentee. I mean, he goes to T-Tar here. Yeah, there it is. Because now he has Sand, but now he'll never have Sand again. So CBB is going to have to play a really good game here. He's going to force Metagross out, because I don't think z0mOG is going to want to let his Insurance versus Gliscor die. And we're going to see him go to Rotom Wash, which I think is fairly obvious. Now, I think, in all honesty, if I'm z0mOG, I might just hard Metagross here. And he does not hard Metagross, but he goes for a hard pump. However, this is an interesting... CBB can SD here on the Pain Split, or he can just Roost. Or he can Facade. Yeah, that works too. Yep, we see the Pain Split doing nothing. CBB made a really good play. He expected the Pain Split. And now it's once again, not anyone's game, but it's certainly... Yeah, there's the Gliscor going down, but the Sand is also going to go away. So now Metagross, especially if it has Earthquake, can pretty much take things home. I believe Knockoff kills here in every circumstance. Actually, it might not even kill. Knockoff might not even kill Rotom. So if CB doesn't have... CB might be forced to go for a Hurricane. He's probably calculating this out for himself. because I highly doubt he has another move like Superpower on the Naves Torn T that can KO this. So it's either Knock or Kane, and I think Knock kills, because I know z0mOG, I think, has investment in speed, so he's not max defense. But I think that was a bad play from z0mOG. He should have just pumped there again. Honestly, I really think that was easily the best play, because if z0mOG pumped there and used pump on the Gliscor, you make sure that, I mean, even if he roosts, you're hitting him again and again and again. And you also have Metagross in the back, and you pretty much have guaranteed rocks if you have Ferrothorn in there too. And then you just go back to Rotom. So I don't really know why he tried the greed there. I mean, most Metagross carry Ice Punch, so I think z0mOG just played that sequence really just kind of badly. z0mOG is gonna have to stay in here, I believe. I don't think there's any way that CBB can really end up beating, or you know what, Rotom might be able to live an unboosted Iron Head from Excadrill and be able to Pain Split, and then z0mOG might just try and win from there. But that's going to be harder because he didn't knock off the Torn. And even though the Torn would be at like 95 now with the knockoff, or maybe even a little higher, he would be 2 KO'd by Volt Switch then, because he has no A-Vest. So we're going to have to see what happens here. I really don't think z0mOG played this optimally. However, I hope they play faster so I can go to sleep. But yeah, I think z0mOG, what he should have done is should have just straight Hydro Pumped, or he should have went to Ferrothorn if he has Ice Punch on Metagross and just spam Rocks and get it up. Because if he gets Rocks up, I mean, there's a very low chance that Exca will be able to kill it the exact turn with Rapid Spin. So pretty much no matter what, Ferrothorn was going to get up Rocks there at the end of the day, because he was just going to die from burn anyway. So, well, actually, I don't know. It depends. Yeah, I think... No, I don't think Gliscor killed. Yeah, because I'm at 36. I got 37, 25. I think it was probably a roll for EQ to kill Ferrothorn there. I don't know. It was up to a calc, but I mean, either way, the Pain Split, I think, was the bad play there. So we're going to see what CBB does here, and this is a very pivotal turn for West and Germany, obviously. It depends if knockoff hits or if it doesn't. I think what z0mOG is thinking about or trying to figure out is whether Rotom can live a neutral Iron Head without a SD from Excadrill and see if he can Pain Split off that, because a Pain Split in this position would essentially... Yep, there's the Cane. That's going to kill. So now it is all up to Metagross, which can still win, by the way, because Metagross, I mean, I don't know if CB has Heat Wave or not. On this team, I think he probably should, because, I mean, he is a little bit annoyed by Ferrothorn, but I'm sure Titar has probably a Fire move in Pursuit. So it's up in the air whether he has Heat Wave or not, because if he doesn't have Heat Wave, then this Metagross has a very good case for winning the game. However, CB, I mean, this is a hard turn for both players. Given how low time CB is... Okay, so there's Iron U-turn. He goes for Pursuit, but it doesn't make any sense because you need to hit Exca there on the switch, so I think he should have just went for Mash. I don't get it. And there's Hammer Arm, and okay, so now we're back again in this situation. But z0mOG should just Mash again. I mean, I think there was no reason to Pursuit there, just Mash. What are you doing? Why would you not Mash? What the fuck? Okay, so now it's, I think it's another, I don't know why you wouldn't Mash. Okay, so it's another 50-50. IT Punch here. If CUB has Heat Wave, it doesn't matter, because relying on the miss is kind of stupid in this situation. I go for the T-Punch, assuming it kills. I don't know why z0mOG went for those plays, like... Just T-Punch, dude. Like, I mean, you know, it's a 50-50 at this point. Oh, he got it right. Wow, z0mOG is the king. Holy shit. Okay, so now T-Punch... Oh, Heat Wave, doesn't matter. So CUB had it all. From the beginning, I figured he had Heat Wave because his team was really annoyed to shit by Ferrothorn, and having a Torn which can't do upwards of 50% to a Ferrothorn is really shitty. In all honesty, I think z0mOG played this really just below levels. I just don't think he should have played it that way. Multiple things I think could have been done differently. One, he could have avoided Metagross taking an extra 6% from Rocks, because he should not have switched Metagross in, because CUB was forced to go Exca there, so you go Rotom. I disagree. I mean, I don't know about the calc, 'cause I didn't really calc it myself, but I think he probably could have got at rocks there, depending on the Ferrothorn spread. He also kind of played a bit against like Rotom early game. I don't know about the straight Landorus sec, but I also do not know his Lando set, whether it had HP Ice or not. I think Nocturne 1 was an okay move, and Lando was probably as good of a lead as he was going to get, as I believe he wanted to keep Rotom Wash without the burn, because Rotom Wash getting burned is definitely not good for z0mOG. But yeah, I think that 100%, and I'm disconnected now, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to go to sleep after this. I think z0mOG 100% should have approached that very differently. With his Rotom, he should not have bothered pain splitting, and if anything, he should have probably just switched. So the mistakes z0mOG made were not knocking off, not trying to pressure Gliscor with Pump exclusively, and while I guess it didn't matter in the end, I think him not just straight mashing the Torn really was not a very good play. z0mOG, I bet he thought he won after the Hammer Arm. I don't know if T-Punch actually kills Torn from that range. I highly doubt it does. But it was a Hurricane to a KO or whatever miss, so I don't know. It's up in the air. But yeah, I don't think z0mOG plays this very optimally. I mean, just going back to the beginning of the game, we see Knock, we see SR, we see Wisp, Volt Switch, Spin. I mean, in all honesty, I mean, you know, could z0mOG have just spammed rocks here? You know, maybe he could have. That's a serious, you know, idea. If he just rock there again, I mean, yes, Exco will get a spin, but, I mean, yeah, I guess saving Ferrothorn is worth it, but it is what it is. We're gonna see, Superpower, yeah. I don't know. I think that this was unfortunate for z0mOG to miss. He tried to pick a mid-ground, I suppose, between either him going Gliscor or him just staying in and sacking T-Tar, but I never thought sacking T-Tar would have been CBB's play, because then he only had one move to outrun, or 1-1 to outrun Metagross and Keldeo, which, you know, I don't know. I think z0mOG's the worst sequence in the game, I think, is undoubtedly, I mean, he got lucky there, but it's undoubtedly him either not knocking off, U-turn into hard Rotom, into Hydro Pumping, into Pain Splitting, because you either SD or you Facade there. I think Facade was probably better, actually, because that way, he SDs, I mean, you get the extra damage anyway, regardless, because he's just going to have to go Ice Punch Metagross anyway. And yeah, that was a very bad sequence on behalf of z0mOG. I just don't see why he did that. If he kept Rotom healthy, and maybe tried to kill the Gliscor with something else, I think he could have pulled out. I mean, it was safe to even go Metagross on the Gliscor there and just hard mash it. Or, you know, even just Ice Punch it. I mean, I don't know if... Did he have Ice Punch? No, he had T-Punch. Yeah. But even then, I mean, you could have just bluffed Ice Punch and just mashed. I don't know. Hindsight's 20/20, but it was a good game. Very fast. Go CBB. Very, very good style. I always like watching CBB play. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this wasn't too long for such a short game. I'll have this uploaded probably tomorrow night, or in the night today, and now I'm going to go to sleep at 10:48 in the morning. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.